Well, welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson. We're so glad that you're here. And we come in here every Tuesday and live stream here from the beautiful Wofford Theater. And thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners. My nose itched. Logan Street Signs and Banners for being a wonderful sponsor. My goal, my vision is to be your trusted collaborative resource. So what does that mean? I bring you wonderful guests every week, resources for you to contact if you need their services, whatever. We are excited though. Lydia Abbott is here today. She's Regional Director with Paid to Save, and you happen to live in Cicero.
Yeah.
Just Cicero, Indiana, and I think we kind of talked about it a little bit, but you didn't start out in Cicero, Indiana.
No, I grew up in Peru.
And then you've lived in Cicero for what, 15 years?
15 years. People wouldn't know it because I travel all over the place.
That's
so
right.
It's more of a vacation for me to be home.
That's
but,
it.
Yes.
So you do a lot of music. We've got your Facebook up there. It's Lydia Abbott Music on Facebook. They can find you. So you're a musician. You travel. You do all this stuff, and now you're part of Paid to Save, which we're going to talk a lot more about. But you're the, what did you tell me? You're the third of 8 kids?
Yes.
I think I got that somewhere.
Yeah. Great job.
Great job. So tell me what your life has been like. You travel all the time, like half the time you're off doing concerts and...
Yes, I travel about probably half the year overseas or in the States as well. I do a lot of inspirational speaking and singing, and my passion is really going to the places where they can't afford an American artist to come in and do a concert, and that's where I like to go. That's kind of my passion, to go in the rural, poor areas of different countries. I've been to 18 countries various times in the last 7 years, and I just kind of go where I'm invited or needed, and when I get to be in the States, it's a treat for me, especially when I get to do an English concert, because I do a lot of Spanish concerts and speaking events. So.
That's always wonderfully helpful when you have Spanish-speaking people, I'm sure, that you can be fluent in. So you found Paid to Save, and how did you find Paid to Save? I mean, because I'm part of Paid to Save too. That's one of the reasons we bring you in here, because I wanted to tell everybody else what this wonderful thing is called Paid to Save.
Well, Paid to Save kind of found me, actually. I wasn't even looking for another opportunity, but my good friend Todd Sasser in Kentucky called me one day, and I was in South Africa actually singing. Got home to California to do some events, and he said, "You got to hear about this company." And I thought, oh no, what is this? And then I realized, wow, I mean, mobile and apps are not going out of style anytime soon, and that's kind of what this company is based around. It's a savings company. We have an amazing app that can save you money all over town. So I decided, okay, I'm going to dive in and see. I'm young. This is kind of my era. And I went home to Indiana, and of course nobody knew about it, and that was about 1.5 years ago, and I started Paid to Save here, and it's really exploded. I have an amazing team of people. We really help the merchants, nonprofits. There's just so much that we do, and never would have dreamed that I was going to have so much fun and be able to fuel my ministry overseas with Paid to Save, with the finances coming in from that.
So that's what you've done, is you've taken the money and you've built an orphanage, or you built a church. I'm
yes.
sorry, that's right. So a church. Sorry that we don't have any pictures of your church. You can go to paidtosave.com/86755 and find out a little bit more about Paid to Save there. You also can check out jennifertotherescue.com. Has Paid to Save as one of it's under the Solutions tab. So when you find that, it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. What is the best? I mean, we've kind of talked about it. Do you want them to? Well, your Facebook is a good place to go for your music. And they can also, is there contact information on there about how to reach out to you for your music or for concerts? And
yeah, they can message me. I'm happy to do. I'm doing a couple Christmas productions I'm really excited about.
It's hard to believe we're talking about Christmas.
I can't believe the year has gone so fast, but I'm excited. But yeah, message me, like me, look at my music. I've got my Spanish and English music on my Facebook page, and I'd be happy to talk to any of you.
Well, to get it down to the nitty-gritty, let's just talk about Paid to Save again. Paid to Save happens to be, it's a savings company that just happens to have a downloadable app for your phone. It really didn't start out as it's not the app.
Correct.
It's the savings company. And what do people say?
Okay, so the
Yes.
company was around. The company's about 2.5 years old, almost 3 actually, and it was a savings company. So it was kind of based around saving money off your vacation packages, different packages, dental, you name it. You guys can go on her website and check it out. And then about 1.5 years ago, the app part came out. So that's kind of what's fueling the company, because there's a lot of savings companies. So this kind of makes it a little bit different. And the whole concept of the app is it's incentivized sharing. So as you share about the app and people download it, it's for free. And every time they save money at the stores they're already shopping at, like JCPenney, Bed Bath & Beyond. We even have, ironically, we have Groupon and Living Social on the app. So if you're already a Groupon shopper, you can actually go through our Pay to Save app, buy your Groupon ad, and make instant cash back. So it's the same exact, only you're making 5% or whatever it may be cash back. So there's a lot of different avenues of what you can do with the app and make a little money back. And if you share it with your friends and they download the app and start saving money, every time they save, you're going to make a little bit of money. So it's just kind of a fun thing. And the company's incentivizing you by, hey, if you share this app, we're going to give you a little bit of cash. Versus Candy Crush, is a game that people play. Last year they profited at $750 million. Over 1 billion people have played their game. And why? It's a free game, so how do they make their money? They made their money with the incentivized sharing concept of when you're running out of a life, a little thing pops on saying, hey, we'll give you a free life if you let us share this with all of your Facebook contacts. So hence why we get all these annoying Facebook notifications. Download Candy Crush. Well, it was very smart, because that is how it went viral. So that is the same exact concept that Paid to Save is using, only instead of a life in a virtual game, they're going to pay you a little bit of cash every time anyone saves money from downloading the app.
And that's a very different concept, that you're saving money, but when you're saving money, somebody's making money.
Yeah, or you're making cash back on your purchases.
You're making cash back. So we have there's an awful lot about Paid to Save. They have the merchant program, the nonprofit program. I guess we could talk a little bit more about the different, the savings aspects of it. So when we come back after our break, we're going to do that. Definitely check out Paid to Save, just like it sounds. Paid, number 2, save. paidtosave.com/86755. You can also go to jennifertotherescue.com. And I do have a drop down on the solutions that is Paid to Save, and it explains more. And you can contact me through phone, or even an info@jennifertotherescue.com, or my phone number 317-513-6823. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions for Paid to Save. You can also check out Addie. I knew I'd do that. Lydia Abbott's music Facebook page. And one more time, what is that?
It's just Lydia Abbott Music. So facebook.com/Lydia Abbott Music.
And that would be a great way to connect with her. We'll be right back after a break. We're going to talk more about the nonprofit and the merchant and all that kind of stuff.
Yay.
How about that?
All right.
All right. See you soon.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage: Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
Welcome back to Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson, and what do? I have a cheat sheet somewhere. I'll tell you about it sooner or later, but I don't know if I have that right at my disposal. No, I don't. Anyway. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. I provide effective resources like Lydia Abbott with Paid to Save that help you drive performance, produce clarity, and direction through what? Networking, training, and multimedia solutions, thus Hamilton County Television.
Yay.
So we are here at the beautiful Wofford Theater here at Logan Street. Signs and Banners is a wonderful sponsor of ours every week. Allows us to come in here and share these wonderful resources with you. And we are talking with Lydia Abbott of Paid to Save, and she's also a wonderful musician. Lydia Abbott Music on Facebook. If you're looking, you could probably tell them that. I just saw it. And
Go ahead.
Better tell them. But we were talking all about Paid to Save, and Paid to Save is a savings company. And I should say, before you go anywhere, you can check out Paid to Save, and you can actually find the Wofford Theater, Logan Street Signs and Banners, and Noblesville Trophies all on the Merchant platform. That big exciting news really is that the merchants are free.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Okay,
How does that work?
Am I ready?
Yes, but I know a lot of people who think it's very expensive to advertise
Yeah.
their small business. They're a single, an independent contractor, they're trying to build their business, have a very limited budget. Paid to Save would be a perfect place for them, right?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so go ahead.
So we're the same kind of concept as Groupon, except we don't charge. We did charge, and just in the last couple months, the company really wants to boost, giving more value to our app, which means merchants help us by going onto our platform and giving our app more value by having more local merchants. We give our local merchants value by letting them advertise free of charge, and we never charge them. There's no contract. They can make their own rules. They can have up to 4 coupons on the app. So it's a very revolutionary type of concept because you have the whole incentivized sharing that we talked about. So merchants can push the app saying, hey guys, we're going to start advertising on this free Paid to Save app. Download it and save money here and everywhere you may shop. So what this means is now the merchant, they're going to make their own coupon. Yes, so they will technically lose that with their 20% off or whatever, but there's not going to be any hidden cost. There's no contract. They can do whatever they want on the app.
Right.
And when people come in the door, it's very user friendly. There's no machine that you have to scan or anything. It's basically, here's my 20% off my entree, or buy one get one free drink, or whatever it may be, and you press accept and it's done. And it's very, very easy, and the merchant actually can keep track of everything that's ever done through the app. So they can see how many redemptions this month were made, who was it that downloaded the app. In something I kind of joke about with merchants is, you go in and you say, hey, Mr. Merchant, just ballpark, how much money do you make when your customers leave your place of business and they go shop elsewhere, whether it's on Groupon through the app or Best Buy or wherever it may be? Well, of course, they look at you funny and they're like, well, nothing. Well, would you like to? Well,
Right.
Yes, but how? Well, it's the same incentivized sharing. So as that merchant has the little pop-up tents at their tables, or maybe they have a client email list where they send out to all of their clients,
Right.
they may advertise the app, and they're going to have their little code that they can put in to download the app. And as their customers come in and use the app in their place of business, and then they go shop elsewhere, that merchant is now in line to make some residual income coming in every time those people use the app, and it benefits them by saving money. So it's kind of, yes, they're able to advertise for free, but they're also able, once this gets saturated and really picks up, they're able to make a little bit of money as well from all of their existing customers who shop elsewhere. So
That's kind of obviously a pretty pretty exciting twist on the whole idea of not only do you get to get the coupon, but then your people are out shopping and you don't even know where they're shopping, and you could be making money. So why would a merchant not do that when they're always probably stressed for cash and trying to make more?
Yes.
This is a nice little residual income.
And you'll probably run into merchants saying, thinking, well, what's the catch?
It sounds like it's too good to be
It
true.
does, because I've gone into merchants before, and they like what they're hearing, but you can tell there's a little bit of like, okay, well, when's it going to come where they want money from me? And so you really have to go in telling them, I don't ever want a penny from you. In fact, we don't even ask for a credit card anymore to put online just to even prove it's you. We just have them come on, and it takes about 24 hours to approve who they are, and they really are a merchant. I mean, we want to know that our app is of value, so we don't want just anybody coming on that doesn't really
So it does have
legit.
to be, what they're really looking for right now is more brick and mortar.
Yes,
Somebody
correct.
walking through like a pizza store or
dry cleaners,
dry
oil
cleaners,
change,
places that you frequent.
massage place.
Because the value there is that Paid to Save is going to be downloaded hopefully by so many more phones.
Correct.
So many more people. If somebody has a business in their home, they may do a lot of business, but they're looking for a solid brick and mortar business, at least at this point. I guess
correct.
that maybe
No, you're
down the
right.
road it could be, expand that. But
Correct.
So okay, so they
Now people may say, well, how many people are using the app, or how popular is this, or how much traffic am I going to get? And we're a new company, so we've only been in Indiana since I brought it here a year and a half ago. So the exciting part is you're in first. The other part is kind of what came first, the chicken or the egg. In order to have app users, we have to have value on the app. In order to have value on the app, we have to have app users. So we're kind of doing this as we go, and each of us who are partnered with the company, who are individuals, you're not only going to be able to advertise on the app, but Jennifer, myself, any other partner that comes in contact with you and puts you on the app, we're going to be blasting it all over Facebook and all of our pages, because basically what we do every time a local merchant comes on board is, hey guys, we just had El Camino Real come on the app.
Yes.
Go check them out and go support them, which, by the way, they just came on last week, and they have a coupon on the Pay to Save app. And I know that Jennifer's been telling you about her website, but to download the app, you can go to Pay to Save on your App Store or your Google Play Store if you have an Android, and you're going to put in her code, which is 86755.
Yes, thank you.
That's how you would download the app. So first and foremost, we want you guys to download the app and see what we've got going on.
That's awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit more when we come back. We'll kind of revisit everything, but we want to really dig into the nonprofit for a couple minutes.
Yes, I would love to.
Because there are nonprofits out there looking for a great way to fundraise. They're tired of selling all the the stuff, but everybody's willing to do that. But this could be an ongoing, just to kind of get you curious. How does this work as a nonprofit or as a fundraiser for a nonprofit? It can work forever and ever and ever, and be there even after you're gone.
Correct,
Right.
yes.
So we're gonna.
I'm excited.
That's exciting. Yes, and we will come right back to Jennifer to the rescue. Jennifer Johnson. So glad to have you here today, Lydia. What is wrong with me?
You're just keeping it fun. That's
I
all.
just have I get excited about Pay to Save. What can I tell you? And we will be right back, so don't go anywhere. We got one more real good segment for you.
After these
Nonprofits.
messages.
After these messages. Sounds good.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
Welcome back. I'm Jennifer Johnson, and this is Jennifer to the Rescue. We're here at the Wofford Theater every week. Come in here, and Logan Street Signs and Banners is a wonderful sponsor of the show, and just try to share wonderful people and resources. And Lydia Abbott is here today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm glad that you were home to do it, because
Yeah,
you're
me
not
too.
home very often. And we definitely want to make sure you know Lydia is a traveling musician, goes all over the place, overseas, and you can actually catch your music on Facebook, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
It's Lydia Abbott Lydia Abbott Music.
Yes.
And we were just told by the producer that your Christmas music is now available at HCTV.
Sample.
It's what?
A sample of her.
Sample of her music. HCTVmusic.com. And I do think something
Yours
with mine
is
is on there too now.
Just now.
Can't believe we're talking about Christmas already.
I know, I don't like
It's
it.
coming very quickly. Not a bad time of year, but that usually means that nasty old winter stuff follows.
Yeah.
And so
Or the year has just gone way too quickly.
it has
Yeah.
been a very full year. I will agree with you. Very, very busy. I think actually, I'm going to say it. We should do a song together at your
We
Christmas
should.
concert.
That would be fun.
Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
I was thinking I better just bring it up right now in front of everybody, and then you have to I have to hold you to it. The
And
December
when is the date and
6th.
time of that?
When is the concert?
It's going to be the last Sunday in November, so it'd be the Sunday after Thanksgiving, which is at the 29th, at 7 p.m. at Cicero Christian
I
Church.
think we're going to do it. Okay.
So I'd love for you guys to come.
It
There's
is the
plenty of
29th.
room. 29th, okay. 7 p.m. and it's not just going to be a concert. It's going to be a production. So I'm doing several dress changes. We're going to do a skit from the movie White Christmas. It's going to be. I have a couple other singers coming in, and I would love for you guys to come. It will not be boring, I assure you.
Well, I just told her I want to sing a song with her, so there we go. So you all heard it, so there we go.
So come on down and hear Jennifer Johnson.
Yes. We can do a song. We just think
Yay.
about one that would work. We've
right.
sung once or twice together. And then we were talking all about Paid to Save.
Yay, Paid to Save.
That's why we're here today.
There's a
really
little
to-
jingle that I made up. You know the song, well, some of you might not if you're under the age of 50, but there's a song, Love is a Mini Splendid Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a little jingle that I did. Paid to save is the grandest thing. And there's more, but I don't know how you're going to hear the music. But
That's
it is
cool.
the grandest thing, and we're about to talk about one of my favorite
When does that let you
subjects.
hold the microphone?
What?
She's good.
Oh.
That's how
We'll
we-
just leave it there because we don't want to.
We want to leave you wanting more.
Yeah, you
so.
got to check out her Facebook page or come to the concerts. We talked about the merchant program, and then we were segueing into the nonprofit program.
Yes.
So tell us about the nonprofit. What
Okay.
does that mean? What does that mean?
So I'm going to try to not get too excited, because I get really excited when it comes to talking about this. Like you said in the other segment, a lot of nonprofits do fundraisers, whether it's the Girls and Boys Club or Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, whatever it may be, selling candy bars. I know my brother is in basketball and he sells trash bags, every year. And then we used to do pizzas. And these are fundraisers that are great and they work. But wouldn't it be great to find something that was an ongoing fundraiser? I mean, not just the time you needed it, but as this, progresses, it's always bringing in money for the nonprofit. And
Right.
the way that Paid to Save came up with this is, they're very much on the side of helping, people raise money, nonprofits, whether it's churches, clubs, organizations. So what they came up with is an organization can come onto the Paid to Save platform very similar to what Jennifer and I are on as a partner, free of charge. They'll never be charged anything, but it puts them on a platform to be able to give away the app out to whether they're at the church, the club. A lot of people will put it out in a magazine or out in their email list. And basically what this allows to happen is people will download the app, and as they use it, they're going to know, hey, every time I use this Paid to Save app, a little piece of it is going to my church or my mission fund or the Boys and Girls Club of America, whatever it may be. So as they shop at Groupon and Living Social, by the way, we have a scanner on our app. So, when you're shopping at stores, my mind automatically goes to, I wonder if I can find this laptop computer cheaper on Amazon,
Right,
or this
exactly.
camera on Amazon. I just always think that way. And so now you can see right away if you can get that cheaper. So you go in and let's say it's a digital camera that you're seeing at Best Buy. You can pop out your phone with your Paid to Save app, open it up and scan the barcode, and it's going to bring up on your phone all the places you can buy that same exact product but for cheaper. And on top of that, it's going to say underneath, plus you're going to make this much money cash back. So you're not only getting that same exact product cheaper, you're also making cash back on it. So this is also just another way that the consumer is getting cash back, but the nonprofit organization is making a little bit of residual income. It may be 5 cents, 10 cents, $1.50, but all those little pennies and cents, they add up when you're talking about potentially thousands of people, which is how LinkedIn was built, Facebook was built, Instagram was built. We already know this concept works 100%. So why not incorporate that into the nonprofit field, where now nonprofits can be on this platform to not just make money from their, let's say they have 100 people in their organization, but every time those 100 people start going and they share it, and they're like, oh, if I share it with my friends, I'm going to make a little bit of money back. Cool, share. Just like all of these other things. Well, that nonprofit from here on out is always going to make that residual income every time an app is used, every time the Groupon coupon's used. So it's very, very exciting, and you may not see a whole lot of income coming in right away, but what I have found with talking to nonprofits is they say, well, what's the downside? We might as well come on the platform, because it's a win-win situation. So we're very excited to be working with nonprofits. We're very excited to be on the side of merchants, helping them advertise free of charge, and we would love to talk with you more about it. So you can, Jennifer's number's on the screen. You can get my number from her anytime. I'm very happy to talk to anyone. This is what I do when I'm in the States, and we would love to help you with your nonprofit. Or if you're a merchant, we would love for you to advertise free of charge on our app.
Sounds good to me. I think I already joined though.
Yes, but you can join again.
To me, it just was a no-brainer. I try to bring value to my clients, my friends, my referral partners. I just want to be able to give them something that in the big picture really costs you nothing. Now, there is a business element to this. So if somebody's looking at, what is plan B, or how can I build a residual income, it's a very easy program, really, and we'd be happy to share that. So if you're looking for a special or something extra to, some extra stream of income, it is a wonderful program. But to download the app, you don't have to pay anything. Just download the app, check it out. The app pretty much shares everything. Right there.
And you'll get an email as soon as you download the app with the code 86755 from your app store, and you're going to see everything that it offers. And if you'd like to know more about how you can make a little bit additional income, exactly what Jennifer and I are doing, then you can call one of us, and we'd be happy to share that with you. But we, today was kind of our focus, was really showing people how they can benefit, whether it's the nonprofit or the merchant part of it. But I would say the only problem with Paid to Save is there's so many things to offer that you can get overwhelmed. And it's a good thing, because we offer so many savings and benefits. You would just not believe how many people are saving money all over the States. But I try to, not overwhelm people, but I would say, kind of being funny. That's the only bad thing about Paid to Save, is that there's so much into this.
So many things. I do have a Facebook page that's Paid to Save Paid to Save by Jennifer to the Rescue is what it is. But you can also check out Lydia's music Facebook, which is Lydia Abbott Music. Your contact information's on there, and they can reach out to you for Christmas music or any music, but also Paid to Save.
Anything.
And I would definitely say, I know you're doing a couple presentations this week, so if somebody's even watching this after after this week, there are ongoing presentations where people can come and learn more about the business
yes.
and learn more about the program. So do not hesitate to reach out to one of us. I would just leave you with, I always try to be kind of upbeat.
That's a good thing.
Yes, instead of a downbeat, we don't, because I'm a musician too. And this is a Mother Teresa that says, I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. Together we can do great things.
Yes.
And that's
amen to
Mother
that.
Teresa, and I'm thinking that's a good way to end the show this week. That everybody just work with us. We'll help you with Paid to Save, and it'll benefit all of us. Have a great week. Thank you, Lydia.
Oh, you're
for
welcome.
coming.
Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.